Almost 27 years ago, God called me to the ministry. But I had to wait, listen. I had to wait 19 years before I saw it happen. Why? Because God was working on me. He was saying, Pastor Christian, I need you to actively serve. I need to see you bold in your faith. I need you to see you giving selflessly. I need you to live like Christ before I can hand you the keys to what I have in store for you. I had to build my faith up. I had to step out in faith and ask these radical questions. Am I actively serving? What's that mean? I'm actively serving, not just coming to camp. That means you're going into your churches. You're being a helper. Maybe you're a greeter at your church. Maybe you can clean the kids' room for your pastors and your leaders at your church. Maybe you tell people about Jesus and invite them in. You gotta be bold in your faith where you step out. I told you this the other day. It is not cool to love Jesus right now in your generation. All the adults in this room will testify what I'm saying. They're trying to shut you down. They're trying to shut you up. But I can't tell you enough that there is no way, no how. This is alive, living, breathing, and active today, just like it was when it was written. And He wants to use you to tell the world. But you have to be bold in faith. Giving selflessly. It's not just giving your money, which is awesome. We saw a great act of God yesterday. But giving selflessly, kids, is this. That you're using your time, your talent. Hey, I saw some of your cheers. There's some creative brains in here. I've seen you guys on. I've been paying attention. You might not have saw me around this week, but I was looking and I was seeing some creativity. I believe God has created you. This generation is so creative. I'm telling you, you're creative. I wish my generation was as creative as you. I'm disappointed in my generation, but that's a whole other preaching for another time. And He needs you to live living like Christ, a surrendered life. One that says, you know what? I'm done playing church. I'm done playing just a plain old Christian. I'm all in Jesus. Poured out, like the Apostle Paul said, poured out. A living sacrifice. That people see a difference in me. Not just that I say it, but I live it. This world doesn't need people just saying it anymore. They need to see it. Kids, they need to see you. Lead us. You are the next generation to lead us. And the future looks good. Because all over America, I've been watching. And your generation, the church of your generation, is waking up. The older generation. They're starting to put us on notice like, we're ready to do this. It's time to go to work. Are you ready to go to work? I said, are you ready to go to work? Are you ready to do what's on my shirt? Huh? Not just say it anymore, but do it. Well, this is what I want to do right now. My team's coming out, and we have little index cards. And we're going to pass out some pins. It might take a few minutes. I want your patience, but I want to take this time. What I want you to do is, as they pour it out, I want you to get a pen and a card, okay? And on the screen, we made this slide for you because I was young too, and I didn't really know how to write words, and I wanted to know how to write, So there you go. I believe that God's calling some of you guys right now in this month. The Holy Spirit is speaking to your hearts to be more active serving, or maybe it's bold in your faith, or maybe giving selflessly, or living like Christ. And what I want you to do is when you get your pen and paper, listen, don't miss this. I want you to write down, listen, we'll take time. Hey, I have it on good authority. We got plenty of time. We're going to still have fun here in just a little bit outside. But this is serious. It's time to go to work. God's looking for strong little Christians that are ready to go out and preach His gospel and live it out. So whatever it is, if you feel like you want to be bold in your faith, or maybe it's actively serving, or living like Christ, or giving selflessly, I want you to write that down. Write it on the piece of paper.